We made it all the way to the Harpy's hideout.
Susan, over here!
It's Fiora!
Oh, Susan, I knew you wouldn't leave me in trouble. Don't worry, the Harpy flew away, so we have time. Listen, I have an idea. When I tried to break free from the Harpy's claws, I happened to tear this amulet from her chest. She didn't seem to notice the loss. Do you still have that coin we picked up at Mount Bashar? Take this amulet and bring it to Anvil Peak. Have Brailoff duplicate this cursed coin. We will replace the old claw with a new one and let the Harpy find it, put it on, and turn to stone again. Don't worry about me. I'll still be in the cage, so the Harpy won't suspect a thing.
Excellent, that's going to be our plan.
We need a forgery, a claw made out of the cursed gold.
We're gonna use this cursed gold here. We're gonna make a fake Harpy claw that's totally gonna fool the Harpy. Yes! Alright, we're gonna need a saw to get that. And we're gonna need a picture for this puzzle. I think we're gonna solve that puzzle relatively soon. I need a gear to get this. Here's the gear.
Don't touch it, it's poisonous. But this slime, like other types, can be removed using a common acid.
Woo! Common acid! That common acid is lemon juice, which I will get. Let me grab this Harpy claw. Take it off of the shoelace. I use a Harpy claw here. That's gonna give me the lemon. Let me see, I'm gonna throw these things down. Just throw them off. Gives me a paper about the cube and another tile. There is a figurine, and I think the morphing object is like here. Yeah, hard to find. We're gonna lift up this area at some point to play a board game. Believe it or not, yes. I need to hang one of these mirrors on that pair of horns. But for now, I just grabbed the fish hook. I'm gonna put this inside here, and I think this opens up for a hidden objects puzzle. So that's all stuff you can look forward to. Not now, though. I'm going to grab the lemon now and cut it in half. Half the lemon goes here. That gives me the gear, so I can drop the cube. Here's information about the Harpy.
I've seen the Harpy place great-grandfather's staff into that hole in the cube.
Yep, so Marin's magic staff is in there. So as soon as we get, like, Marin's magic staff, we'll go visit him again. Saving the young child is more of a priority, and there is the morphing object for the screen. Let's go back to Brailoff. Brailoff, we need your help.
Yes, I see. All right, I'll help you. But I'm missing one special hammer that I use to work with enchanted metals. Unfortunately, I dropped it over the edge by the arbor. I can't guarantee it, but I'm pretty certain that the hammer fell right into the hole near the Druid village. How do I know? Because that pit was actually formed many years ago by a huge boulder that got chipped off of Anvil Peak and fell there. There was no forge here then, and the boulder stood right on the place I dropped the hammer from. Start with the village. Perhaps one of the druids knows a safe route to the bottom of the pit.
Excellent. Excellent. That is good information. I think with that conversation, we have unlocked this area. This area was formerly just completely closed off, but now we can do stuff here. Hooray! So there's a figurine, there's a morphing object. This is where we're gonna get sunflower oil, some sunflower oil. Let's see, this is a puzzle we're gonna solve much later on. Alright, I wanna look down here. That talks about the cursed gold. This is gonna give me a paint scraper for the paint scraper puzzle, which we'll probably solve sometime soon. This is a fishing rod, and this is wine. We're gonna grab this. It's a wet bowl which is covered with soot, and we need that for the paint puzzle. I'm gonna grab this wrench, throw these things aside, and that's gonna give me a fan. Let's see, I'm gonna put the wet bowl here, actually. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start a fire. Do I Do I have an axe? Yes, I do have an axe. I could have done this a while ago. I'm gonna chop some firewood. Excellent. With the fishing rod, I'm gonna open it up and then put in the fishing hook, which I just got. So those two items, I got them both in this video. I'm gonna use them here. Oh, my camera! So I use the fishing rod to get my camera. That indicates there's an area far, far, far down below, which actually has that little doll! Yay! It's got Fiora's little doll, so that's our clue that we've got something there. I'm gonna put the firewood here. I'm gonna fan the flames. It's gonna give me a lot of soot. So now I can pick this up. Oh, I need a cleaner here. So let's see, do I need to talk to Marin? No, Marin's not at all, like, hanging around here. Well, I've got a lot of items. I'm not quite sure where to use them, so let's just start with that. The puzzle of making colors. So let's see. I need to unscrew the clamps to get to them. Well, now that I've got the wrench, I can unscrew the clamps. So it's giving me black and white. White is chalk, black is soot. So I've just been playing around with those things. That's why. Let's go back to the lower island. I'm going to grab the chalk here. Well, that also gives me the lever for Marin's place. Excellent. So let's go back to Marin's place. Use the lever. No, I didn't mean to back away. I'm sorry. I was trying to click here. That gives me the metal brush. So the metal brush is going to be used over here to clean this off. What do you mean it can't be used? Okay, I put the black paint down first, and then I use the metal brush. Sorry. Did the right thing, but at the wrong time. So now I've got soot, and I've got this picture. It's a picture of the man from the island of Exile. Excellent. So we're going to go all the way back to the island of Exile. I call it the Harpy's Nest, but Island of Exile is way fancier. We're going to put these things into place. We need to just push and pull the various levers. So let's see. Let's get red. Oh, there we go. So I've got the red one into place. You can tell because it's lit up. So next let's do the yellow, right? Yellow. Okay, so this arm, green needs to be lowered. And then blue needs to be lowered further. There we go. And we're going to do the same thing on the left-hand side. Let's get green lowered. Looks like it needs to be lowered pretty much all the way. And then blue's going to be lowered, so it's about there. Red is going to be lifted up. And then yellow's going to be lowered, or pulled, or whatever. I got the metal wing. Solved the puzzle. Hooray. So that metal wing is back in the relic repository. Use it on the bird. Gives me a wind-up key. The bird drops a key. It's being playful. Okay, I'm going to throw this down here. Okay, the snake retrieves the severed head, and a passage shall open. The passage to the Castle of Madness. Well, that's an obscure clue. It's saying you grab this stone slab and use it here. That's going to create the secret passageway to the underground areas. Oh, and this is just so terrifying. I would not want to do this at all. She's just walking around it like, oh, she's gonna fall. The Castle of Madness is going to be over here past this puzzle. We won't get to it for a long time. Or, well, at least a little bit. Let's see, I'm going to grab this here. It talks about Naga, the snake monster who lives near the Castle of Madness. So she sort of protects the entrance. But like I said, the entrance is on the other side of that. So we don't have to worry about it yet. Okay, there's a figurine. Let's see, there's a morphing object. We're going to punch some knuckles into there, and that will keep the water going all the way around to here. But that's later. That's not now. So here's the doll. It's Fiora's doll, and inside the doll is a key. Yes, and I think we use the key to go inside here. And we're going to meet Sandra.
Mickey! Good dog. Easy now. Sit. Hey, who are you? And how did you... Oh, I see. You found my spare key. Well, welcome to my home. My name's Sandra, and I make my living fishing. I rarely meet anyone here in the underground, except for Naga, who is now keeping me from fishing at the underground lake. What do you need? A blacksmith's hammer? I have one. One day it dropped down from above and fell right into my millstones. Now they're broken. Here, take the hammer if you need it so badly. But remember, you owe me.
Great. She gives me the hammer. And there's a lot of stuff I can do here, obviously. We've got her house. We've got the outside of her house. We've got over here as well. So I'm going to not focus on that. I want to get this Harpy coin figured out before I do some exploring in this underground area. And oh no, our buddy is gone. Susan, I'm sorry. I have important business, so I'm just going to leave you here with this 11-step puzzle. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Well, one of the steps is lighting up this. That's cool, I guess. And let's see. We're going to give the doll... We're going to give the doll to Fiora. She's going to give us an item.
We need a forgery. A claw made out of the cursed... Wow, it's my Blossom! Blossom, how are you? Forgive me for losing you. Say thank you to Susan for rescuing you. Listen, the Harpy came back several times here while you were away. What about the amulet? Did the blacksmith copy it? No? Hurry up or we may not have another chance. Here, this is a tool Brayloff made. Take it. I found it here in the cage. Perhaps it will help.
Yep. That's exactly what I needed. Oh. Silly me. I made a mistake there. I also want to grab some clay. That's part of the puzzle. So I'm going to use the shovel here. The shovel that I just got. That's going to give me some clay, as well as another tile thing. I'm going to form the clay here, and I'm going to make a copy of the claw like this. So now that clay is a perfect copy of the claw. And I'm going to heat it up. Yep. I'm also going to melt the cursed coin. I'm going to put this into the clay. No, am I going to use the pinchers on the clay? I need to put this pin. Yeah, I put the pinchers in the... Ah! Pin goes in the clay. And then I drop it down there. I should have paid more attention to those instructions, but there are like 11 instructions. That's a lot. So I put the melted coin into this mold here. Then I'm going to use my pinchers to pick it up. Now I'm going to use it here. I'm just going to use it here to get some pinchers. It's going to conveniently melt this thing, because that's a puzzle. That's a puzzle. And I'm going to use my hammer here. That gives me the gold claw casing. I'm going to take it out. So I'm going to use the pinchers to get it out. Let's see. I think we're almost done. I need to change the color, though. I was talking about the painting earlier. Okay, so I'm on, like, step number 10 or so. Step number 10 or so. I need to get it painted. So, let's go all the way back to here. Put those in place. What's the final thing I need to make the paint? I need vegetable oil. Ah! Okay, so that's going to be down back in this dungeons area. I don't know why it's called dungeons area. So we're going to look here. We're going to grab our knife and use it to cut these sunflowers. Because that was the thing at the bar. It's like, hey, we need sunflower oil, and we've got a flask for sunflower oil. So now we're going to go back to the tavern, which was in Druid Valley. Put these 2 items here. Now we have the sunflower oil for the paints. So we're going to go back here. Use the sunflower oil on the paints. We are going to get a step 2, or a part 2 for the puzzle. Part 2 for the puzzle is going to be involving a lot of color combination. So let's see. Is this where I just dump this in the claw, or do I need to actually get the color combination first? Maybe I have to do the color combination part of the puzzle right now. Okay, fine. Let's do it right now. I'm going to use the scraper here. That gives me a set of dies. Now let's go back to the tomb area. Put the dies into place for a puzzle. So this is a color mixing challenge. I just tried to do the challenge, and the game didn't accept it, so I'm trying again. This time I'll try to do everything from left to right. That way I won't mess anything up. So, blue and blue make blue. Blue and red make purple. Blue and blue and white make light blue. Here's the color chart that we're using. Yeah. So green is yellow and blue. That looks perfect. I think this is just red. Red and red make red. Red and orange. Red and yellow make orange. Red and black make dark red. Yellow and yellow make yellow. Black and black make black. White and white make white. Okay, got it that time. Finally. So now I can just where am I going to use the I can paint something else, black too. The thing. Oh, come on. What? No. Oh my gosh. I think I figured out what I forgot to do. Oh, wow. I feel stupid. Okay. So you put the Harpy claw down, and then you hit it with your magic hammer a few times. Like that. Now that I have the claw all finished, I put the shoelace into place. Then I go and turn it black using the paints that I just did. Yep. And that's it. We've got the fake Harpy claw. We're gonna give the fake Harpy claw to the Harpy, and therefore defeat the Harpy right now. Let's do it. Ah, ooh, look, it's so scary. Eee.
Hey, you, look over here.
Harpy grabs the claw and then immediately turns to stone. Now the Harpy's defeated. Hooray!